we get to this weekend's protest, you founded the Free Kazakhs movement almost 3 years ago. Tell us more about that and what you and members hope to achieve.
So, as you probably know, that in Kazakhstan we have a dictatorial regime. It has been on a power over 30 years, and today is changing, and elites fighting with each other, and we still have the dictatorial regime. And our organization was founded with the idea to bring a democracy and freedom to Kazakhstan and save Kazakhstan from interference from Russia and China, which they have been doing for all these years. This is our main goals.
Now, Saturday's protest begins at 1 p.m. outside the White House at Lafayette Park. What are you demanding from the Biden administration?
So the protest will be in front of the White House. We're actually asking the U.S. government to step up on this big issue. So currently the regime detained over 12,000 peaceful protesters, calling them as a terrorist. Also, they cracking down on using this terrorist cliche. They cracking down on all oppositions and human rights activists, killing them, torturing them, etc. So we're asking from the Biden administration to condemn the brutal actions, criminal actions of the regime of Nazarbayev and Tokayev. Also to condemn the CCSTO, like Russian and other armies, to leave Kazakhstan as soon as possible and never ever again in future intervene in our own business in Kazakhstan, because that was the will, and it was the will of the people. They don't want to live anymore under the dictatorial regime. And also, we ask from the U.S. government to create a special committee or commission and send to Kazakhstan to investigate how many exactly people were dying, and to talk and connect with all these 12,000 so-called terrorists which been detained in Kazakhstan, and the regime doesn't allow any lawyers or relatives to talk to their family members who actually detained and tortured in that prisons.
Now, it's been reported that Russia has been withdrawing troops from Kazakhstan, and just days ago, Kazakhstan's new government was sworn in with a new prime minister. How does this change the trajectory moving forward?
Yeah, I just quickly would like to add that we also ask the Biden administration to impose personal sanctions on Nazarbayev, Tokayev, all this corrupt elite of Kazakhstan who has a lot of assets actually in the US and also in UK. And about the withdrawal of Russian army, so here's a big contradiction. The regime's leader, dictator Tokayev, said that the army of like Russian and other armies will be leaving in 10 days. But yesterday, actually, the minister of army of force of Russia, he publicly announced, we're not going to leave from Kazakhstan until the situation will be stable. So here we see that actually the words or statements of dictator Tokayev doesn't actually work with the will of Russian regime. So they said, we're not going to leave till it will be stable. And we don't know what does mean exactly when the Russians will think that situation is stable. So it's big questions nowadays we have to the regime of two countries.
And as you mentioned, lots of questions up in the air regarding what stable means to them. Lastly, where can our viewers go to learn more information about this upcoming protest?
So we're currently posting on our all social media. It calls Free Kazakhs on Facebook, on Twitter and Instagram. And using this opportunity, I would like to call all human rights activists, all US people, the people of America, to join and support. We all need to stand up with this against this criminal, brutal regime of Kazakhstan, because Kazakhstan actually is one of the most important players in Central Asia by geopolitical location, and Russia actually benefits from Kazakhstan and China as well. So we need to make Kazakhstan democratic, and thus we can really harm the Russian regime and the Chinese regime. Thanks so much.
Gani, Stambek, thank you so much again for your time.